Hello, this is Mr. Block, and I'm going to show you how to do a thinking map called a circle map. It's rather easy. We use circle maps to define a word primarily. So let's go ahead and let me show you how to do it by using kind of a cool topic, which is, to a lot of people, which is anime. So anyway, so what we're going to do is, it looks like a donut when you make a circle map. So don't make the middle circle so big. That's just for your title. And so we're going to make it anime. And let's just pretend I'm teaching an anime lesson in class, which is kind of fun to talk about. So anyway, and then this is going to be like a big donut. So this is like the donut hole. So a circle map. Try to fill up the page as much as you can, but you have to, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? But it needs to look nice. Okay, so that'll work. So that's like a big donut. All right. Now leave room at the bottom always for every thinking map. You always leave room at the bottom for a summary. Okay. So, and I will always provide a question, and if I forget, you need to remind me. So summary question, and you use your thinking map to write your summary. The hardest part in writing are the ideas. So it's not the physical writing that's hard, it's the ideas. So these thinking maps are designed to make it very easy to write. Okay? So, alright, so let's go ahead and pretend like I'm doing a lesson in class on anime, and I ask you to take your notebook, and on the page, I'll tell you the page number, let's do a circle map while I teach. Sometimes it might be a video, sometimes it might be me teaching, it could be a PowerPoint possibly sometimes, but a circle map is usually defining something, okay, or someone. Sometimes we'll put somebody or an event and that sort of thing as well. So, but right now we're just going to try to do a circle map, or actually not try, we're going to make one about anime. So let's pretend that I'm teaching about anime, and those who don't know what anime is, which I doubt there's not too many people who don't know what anime is, let's take a look at what anime looks like, what it is. Okay, let's see here. All right, so here is an example of a recent computer commercial using anime, and so this is what anime looks like. Notice exaggerated eyes and sharp lines for the hair, and so this is what anime, which is short for animation, looks like. This is an example. It's been around a long time. This is a shorty, which is like a short cartoon in 1917. That's the year World War I started. For us, the United States joined the war. The war was going on since 1914, but the year that we joined World War I, this was produced in Japan. Okay? So, and then the look that they have today is influenced by our 1930s animation, American animation of Betty Boop. Now remember, she had the exaggerated eyes, and you can kind of see some similarities there. So anyway, this is what we're going to do, just like a quick pretend lesson to do our circle map. So let's go back to our circle map, and let's go ahead and pretend like I'm teaching and I'm talking about these things, and you're going to write down just words and phrases as I teach or as you watch a video. So, alright, so of course, anyway, the anime it can be hand-drawn or computer animation. So you would be writing, oh, he said it can be hand-drawn or computer animation. And if you have abbreviations that you know for sure that you're not going to forget what they mean, you can use them to make it, quicker writing. You're not writing sentences when you create a circle map, okay? And we know that it came from Japan. It was created in Japan. Of course, it means it's animation. Anime is, I put sometimes just an equal sign to make it fast. It comes from the English word animation. Okay? And and it was first was created in 1917. And then I might be talking about when it showed up on TV, which was 1958. It showed up on TV. Okay? and you can put like the word first, show, something like that, or just first. That's when it's real quick to take notes this way. When you just write as brief as you can, it can be very useful for writing later. Okay, and then the look that it has today was created in the 1960s by a man named Osamu Tezuka. Okay, and so that look that we're familiar with now, of course, being influenced by Betty Boop, which was the 1930s in America. Okay, influenced the look. And of course, you can find anime in comics, which is like storyboarding, right? It tells a story in pictures. Okay, and of course, it's got. Oh, we can put exaggerated. You can put like an equal sign down. Okay, so exaggerated eyes. Okay, and okay, so I also want to point out that 60% of the world's animation. Now, sometimes you can write like a few words. It's not taking up a lot of time. So if I was teaching anime is now represents 60% of the world's animation. While I'm talking, you could write this. Okay, or while you're watching a video, you can write this. Okay, so you can find it in comic storyboards. It's in movies. Okay, and you'll notice that there's a lot of zooming and panning effects. Okay, so it's like moving across, and the backgrounds are realistic. We can put realistic settings. Okay. What else could we put? I think that's good. So this is just an example of what you would be taking notes while you were being taught through a video, through one of my lectures, or whatever. So now the summary could be something like, where did anime originate, and why is it so popular? Okay, so or how popular is it? It could be something like that I ask. And of course, usually I write the question down, but this is just to show you how to do a circle map. Okay, so you could say, by using your words, you could explain what animation is. You can define it. Okay, so you can say anime is a form of cartoon which can be found where? You can find it in comics, you can find it in movies, and it's 60% of the world's animation. So we could throw that in there. So animation is a form of cartoon which can be found in 60% of the world's animation. And you can give a little bit of history. It first, see here? It first appeared in where? In Japan. In 1917. And then you could say, by the 1960s, the look of anime changed to how we see it changed to how we imagine anime to look like thanks to the talent of Osamu Tezuka. Okay, so I mean, this is a great summary. Okay, I got cut off. So, anime is a form of cartoon which can be found in 60% of the world's animation. It first appeared in Japan in 1917. By the 1960s, the look of anime changed to how we imagine anime to look like, thanks to the talent of Osamu Tezuka. So, there's other routes you could have taken. You could have mentioned how Betty Boop influenced the exaggerated eyes. Betty Boop from the American animation comics of the 1930s. You could talk about how the look of it, like realistic settings and zooming and panning and when it's in movies. So there was different routes you could have taken to, so there's many different variations that could have been written. So everybody will have a different kind. But see how easy it is with all the different words that you just pull to write your summary question, to answer your summary questions. Okay, so this is what you call a circle map.